Hello, friends. Welcome to Happy Appalachy. We're coming at you pre-recorded to give you a sneak peek into our lives in the Appalachian Mountains.
I'm Maggie, and this is my husband, Eric. We're not exactly sure how to even begin the journey into the world of content creation for the internet, but we do hope that you find something here to be interesting, maybe helpful, or at the very least, entertaining.
You probably don't know our work from the wildly unpopular not hits, such as the couple of ads we did for a tiny home company once.
This is one of the experiments that we're going to be doing.
Just how tough is the 8x16 Incredibox? Let's just say if you took a camper on these mountain roads, you'd need a new camper.
This short-lived venture was a failed attempt to do one thing that we later achieved on our very own.
Getting my parents a house.
Not this one. This one.
The one zooming into our lives like a little butterfly on a mission. Okay, I know that we don't normally think about butterflies in that way, but I say that because we got one of these crazy cool, super awesome, blank canvas, foldable butterfly construction homes, and I am living for it, y'all. Can you tell I'm excited? The construction is that of a shipping container with insulated metal panel floors, ceilings, and walls that unfurl like a butterfly's wings. Enjoy this little video of my mom and dad's little butterfly abode being delivered, a little cocoon, if you will. So for us, like many people, the butterfly has a special meaning. Once upon a time, my mama randomly called me her little butterfly because she said I like to travel and flitter around, and hopefully not because I end up in crap, but the nickname stuck. And then we started calling each other butterflies, which morphed into my little daddy calling me his little buttercup, and all sorts of nicknames of endearment. Then there's this. Google baby, as my brother calls it, tells us that butterflies have many symbolic meanings, including transformation, rebirth, personal growth, freedom, lightness, and joy. They can also symbolize hope, recovery, and new beginnings. It will be no secret on this channel that my family has experienced a series of unfortunate events, but to sit here and rattle them off, you simply would not believe that it all happened to the same people. Just know that my elderly mama and daddy have faced catastrophic suffering, and they deserve this more than anything that I can imagine. My sweet little mama keeps saying that this is a new adventure, and she is so right. This adventure will bring closure to many painstaking years of illness, strife, and even torment, and shine a light on a bright new journey full of hope and freedom. Here is a very brief tour of what the house actually looks like from the inside when it arrives. I feel like these houses tend to have these striking front doors and windows that offer a grand entry into these modest little tiny homes, which I find to be just very beautiful. We have this double door entry that I definitely need to find some sort of dual opening mechanism for, but this nice wide doorway will be perfect for wheelchair access when needed. This home actually has 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. Everything seems to have cheap logos on, and here you see me realizing that the trim is plastic, which feels like a stark contrast to the over-the-top key entry handles and deadbolts on literally every single door, but I'm not mad. I know this particular model is not ideal. It has more of a half wet bath setup, but we're going to make it work. We also intend on adding some elements to the structure for strength, waterproofing, insulation, etc., etc., but it will be livable almost immediately. I have some innovative ideas, so stay tuned to see what we come up with. You can't tell much now, but this is where the living room and kitchen will be once these walls are unfolded and set up. But you can see the exterior walls here. The windows and screens are already installed, and it's plumbed and wired with 4-to-me outlets and cool square light switches for the overhead lights. But we'll probably change that when we add our solar kit. In coming videos in our Butterfly Abode series, you'll get to see the butterfly come out of its cocoon and open into a whole new life for my most precious parents. Now, remember that other tiny building in our front yard? We affectionately call it Sissy's Sanctuary. This beautifully trimmed out, finished building belongs to my sister and best friend, Crystal. Last year, we partially crowdfunded it, but she cashed in her 401k to be able to get it and had it delivered in December. What you got there?
Honey, I can make it rain. I can make it
Not
rain.
just...
And there's more where this came from.
Shoot. Unfortunately, Crystal has suffered with very complex health issues her entire life. In this picture, she was not well, and in this picture, she was trying her hardest to get well. She was making her final trip to the bank to get her final payment for her tiny house. Once it was delivered, she only got to enter her sanctuary one time before she had another huge health event and ended up in the hospital.
Crystal Michelle peacefully departed this earthly life on Monday, August 26th, 2024, surrounded by her loving family. Our Sissy was born on August 18th, 1980, the daughter of Mitchell and Julia, better known as Woody. Crystal was a faithful Christian, and her greatest love was her Lord and Savior. Despite lifelong illnesses, Crystal persevered and defied all odds. Education was of the utmost importance to her, as she graduated from high school, obtained an Associate of Arts degree, studied psychology and corrections, attained a Bachelor of Arts degree in Human Services and Professional Counseling, and a Master's of Education degree in Counseling and Human Development, all with great honors. All the while, Crystal dedicated herself to a life of service to the least of these. She spent 10 years as a crisis technician, over 10 more years as a social worker, and a drug and alcohol abuse counselor, among many other roles and positions over her career. In her final years, Crystal also grew an online business where she earned a community of more than 40,000 followers and friends, and was highly revered and deeply loved, of course. Also notable is Crystal's dedication to the creation and tradition of a child abuse awareness candlelit vigil held annually. Though battling valiantly against an endless list of medical challenges, she left this world better than she found it. And that is the greatest achievement anyone can hope to accomplish.
My Sissy Crystal. My sister. Best friend, roommate, hero. I could literally spend all day trying to describe how much she means to me. It still wouldn't hold a candle to the light that this soul holds. In fact, I plan to spend my life sharing her story. See, in the face of death, she continually showed remarkable strength and courage. She fought through health event after health event after health event. Each day, her level of resilience and determination inspired every single person around her. Despite her pain and uncertainty, she refused to let illness define her, and she approached each challenge with grace and an unbreakable spirit. Her ability to find moments of hope and light, even in the darkest times, was a testament to her character. And through it all, she demonstrated that true bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to keep going in the face of it. Now it is time for your to-do list, or as my mama used to call it, your duty list. It is your duty to watch this video. So you've already got one feather in your cap, or hat, or cap, or whatever you wear. If you share our video, then you'll help us find our community on this platform. If this video gets 100 likes, I'll share a Sissy story. If our channel gets 250 subscribers, I'll create a video of the butterfly house coming out of its cocoon. Hop in the comments and let me know how many feathers you got and how you sing Yankee Doodle. Is it hat or is it cap? Also, let me know which part of our story you would be most interested in seeing.
Thank you all for hanging out with us until the very end. We love you and we appreciate you. We'll see you next time on Happy Appalachy.